So our topic for today is about the Windows Server 2008 R2. So first, let us define what does this mean. It is a server operating system produced by Microsoft. It was released to manufacturing RTM on July 22, 2009 and launched on October 22, 2009. The retail availability was September 14, 2009. It is built on the same kernel used with client-oriented Windows 7. It is the first 64-bit only operating system released from Microsoft. Enhancements include new functionality for Active Directory, new virtualization, and management features. Version 7.5 of the Internet Information Services or IIS, web server, and support for up to 256 logical processors. So you're running your systems on a certain server and think it's time for an upgrade. Now you want to run Windows Server 2008 R2 on your systems, but you aren't sure if your current hardware meets its requirements for this operating system. So, uh, or if you should upgrade it as well, making sure if you have the right aspects is a must. So here are the System Server 2008 R2 system requirements. To run the Server 2008 R2, your hardware must meet the certain requirements to run it. It requires a 64-bit processor unless you're running on Ethereum-based systems. Your processor must run on at least 1.4 gigahertz frequency. It's recommended your processor is 2.0 gigahertz or faster for the best performance. Server 2008 R2 minimum memory requirement is 512 MB RAM, but we recommend you run it on 2 gig RAM or higher for it to run smooth. At least amount of available disk space you need to run it is 10 gigabytes for best performance. We suggest you 40 gigabyte or more of this space available for the system to run better. Also, you'll need your computer to have a DVD-ROM drive for the installation of Windows Server 2008 R2. The display requirement for this operating system is at least a Super VGA 800 by 600 monitor or one with a better resolution. To run the system, you'll need the basics. Of course, the keyboard and pointing device. Keyboard and mouse are essential to run this operating system. Other server are system requirements. If you're running the server on a Ethereum-based system, you'll need to meet the certain hardware requirements. So, your system must have an Intel Itanium 2 processor and more disk space available. Materials or application needed are the Windows Server 2008 R2 standard by 64-bit CD, Power ISO, and the Rufus. So when the computer running the system has more than 16 gigabytes of RAM, it will need more free disk space too. So the system will use these resources for dump files, paging, and hibernation. Don't forget the basics before upgrading systems. So we suggest you do a complete backup of all your configuration information for your service before installing the system. Also, you should run diagnostics to make sure you have your hardware meets the server requirements. So we recommend you aim to have the hardware suggested for the best performance. This way you can make sure your systems are running smooth and won't have any headaches in the future. So thank you.